Ever thought about how often you throw away things that could be reused or repurposed? Welcome to the world of upcycling, where we challenge the norm and rethink our waste. Today we're diving into a realm where plastic bottles become planters, cardboard boxes transform into desk organizers, and old clothes evolve into trendy tote bags. It's all about creativity, sustainability, and the potential of the seemingly useless. So buckle up and get ready for an exciting journey of transformation. First up, this humble plastic bottle. Let's see how we can give it a new lease of life. Isn't it fascinating how an object, so commonplace and often overlooked, can be transformed into something new and interesting? Today, our challenge is to turn this ordinary plastic bottle into a stylish, eco-friendly planter. To start, we'll need to prep our bottle. With a pair of sharp scissors, we'll cut around the middle to create two separate halves. It's important to be careful during this step as we want a clean cut without any rough edges. Now for the fun part, decorating. This is where your creativity can really shine. You can paint the bottle, wrap it in twine or fabric, or even add some cute stickers. The sky's the limit. Just remember to let any paint or glue dry before moving on to the next step. Once our bottle is looking spiffy, it's time to add some green. A handful of pebbles at the bottom will ensure good drainage, followed by a layer of potting soil. Now we're ready to plant our succulent. Gently remove the succulent from its original pot, ensuring to keep as much of the root system intact as possible. Place the succulent into the soil and add a little more around the sides to keep it secure. Don't forget to give it a good watering to help it settle in. And just like that, our plastic bottle has been transformed. No longer a piece of trash destined for the landfill, it's now a chic, eco-friendly planter. Not only is this project a fun way to flex your creative muscles, but it's also a step towards a more sustainable lifestyle. Every bit of plastic we keep out of our oceans and landfills is a win for our planet. And voila, a beautiful eco-friendly planter that adds a touch of green to any space. So the next time you finish a bottle of water, think twice before tossing it into the recycling bin. With a little imagination and effort, you can give it a whole new purpose. Moving on to these cardboard boxes, they're not just for storage anymore. We're about to transform them into a practical yet stylish desk organizer. So let's get started. First, we need to cut the boxes into different sizes to create compartments. This is where your creativity comes in. You can cut them into any size you want, depending on what you plan to store in them. For instance, you might want smaller compartments for paper clips and thumbtacks, and larger ones for pens and markers. Once we have our compartments cut out, it's time to assemble them. We'll be using a hot glue gun for this part. Remember to be careful, as the glue can be quite hot. Start by arranging the compartments on a flat surface in a way that makes sense to you. Then, one by one, apply a thin line of hot glue along the edges and press them together. Hold each piece for a few seconds to allow the glue to dry. Now, we could stop here, but we're not just about functionality. We want our organizer to look good too. So let's add some flair. You can use paint, washi tape, or even fabric to cover the boxes. We'll be using a combination of paint and washi tape for a fun, colorful look. Paint the boxes in your chosen color and let them dry. Then add strips of washi tape for an extra pop of color. And just like that, we've created a functional and stylish desk organizer from cardboard boxes that were destined for the trash. It's a great way to keep your desk tidy and your supplies within reach. Plus, it's a unique piece that reflects your personality and style. From clutter to organizer, these boxes have come a long way. It just goes to show that with a little imagination and effort, you can breathe new life into ordinary items and create something extraordinary. Finally, let's tackle these old clothes. Fashion has a way of coming back around, right? We all have them, those garments that we've outgrown, or that are out of style, or maybe they're just a little worn out. But instead of discarding them, or letting them occupy valuable closet real estate, we're going to transform them into something new, something trendy, and something very personal to you. Now, let's start with a shirt. It could be any shirt, but preferably one that's a little bigger than what you usually wear. We're gonna turn this shirt into a tote bag. Yes, a tote bag. It's easier than it sounds, and the result is a unique, eco-friendly accessory that's perfect for grocery shopping, a day at the beach, or just toting around your everyday necessities. First, we're going to lay the shirt flat and cut out the sleeves. This creates the handles of our tote. Next, we're going to cut a U-shape around the collar. This will be the opening of our bag. Then, we're going to turn the shirt inside out and sew along the bottom edge. This creates the base of our bag. And don't worry if you're not a sewing expert, a simple straight stitch will do. Once that's done, turn the shirt right side out again, and voila! You've got yourself a brand new tote bag. But we're not stopping there. You can customize this bag to make it truly yours. Add patches, embroidery, or even fabric paint to make it a one-of-a-kind piece that reflects your style and personality. And the best part? This bag is not only practical and stylish, but it's also a statement. It's a statement about creativity, resourcefulness, and a commitment to reducing waste. It's a statement that says, I care about the environment, and I'm doing something about it. So the next time you're about to toss out an old piece of clothing, take a moment to think about the potential it holds. With a little imagination and effort, you could transform it into your new favorite accessory. Who knew your old clothes could make such a statement? So we've taken trash and turned it into treasure. But what's the bigger picture here? Upcycling, folks, is more than just a trendy DIY project. It's a powerful way to reduce waste and contribute to a more sustainable world. When we upcycle, we're keeping materials out of the landfill and reducing the need for virgin resources. We're combating the throwaway culture that's become so prevalent in our society. But the power of upcycling extends beyond the environmental benefits. It's also a potent tool for personal growth and creativity. Each upcycling project is a chance to flex our creative muscles, to take something ordinary and make it extraordinary. It's an opportunity to learn new skills, whether that's sewing, woodworking, or simply learning to see the potential in the things that we might usually overlook. And let's not forget about the satisfaction that comes from creating something with your own two hands. There's a certain joy in knowing that you've made something unique, something that reflects your personal style and taste. Upcycling can also be a great way to save money. Instead of buying new items, why not repurpose what you already have? It's a frugal and fun way to decorate your home, create unique gifts, or even start a side business. So the next time you're about to throw something away, pause for a moment. Could that item be given a second life? Could it be transformed into something useful or beautiful? Remember, upcycling isn't just about making do with what you have. It's about celebrating the value in the everyday, the potential in the discarded, and the beauty in the ordinary. So why not take the upcycling challenge? Start small, with a single item, and see where your creativity takes you. You might be surprised at what you can create. Remember, every little bit counts when it comes to protecting our planet. Well, there you have it, a whole new perspective on what you might have thought was just trash. We've walked through some transformative journeys today, taking items that seemed destined for the landfill and breathing new life into them. Our plastic bottle, once destined for the recycling bin, has become a stylish home for succulents. Those cardboard boxes that were just taking up space, now they're a functional desk organizer. And those old clothes, reimagined as trendy tote bags, they're ready to hit the town. But it's more than just the transformations. It's about the value of upcycling, the joy of creation, and the satisfaction of making a positive impact on our environment. When we upcycle, we're not just reducing waste, we're creating something unique, something that tells a story. So, we encourage you to embrace the spirit of this challenge in your everyday life. Take a final look at these upcycled treasures. Each one is a testament to creativity, sustainability, and the endless potential of everyday objects. They're proof that with a little imagination, we can turn what we once thought was trash into functional and stylish treasures. Next time you're about to throw something away, think twice. You might just create something amazing. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fun and sustainable ideas.